Welcome to our indie adventure compilation. Today, the tutorials cuddle you and then shove you off a cliff, while the villains enjoy more benefits than your gamepad. On the menu, green thumb cats with botanical powers, astronauts with a strike-bound GPS and the sense of direction of a pigeon in a tunnel, romantic investigations with a body or two, and circuses where only the strings are laughing. Between dungeons, fickle tides, chatty robots, and suspicious monasteries, get ready to explore, lose your way, and laugh at yourself. The adventure starts now. Princess of the Water Lilies puts us in the paws of a cat raised by frogs, with a magic collar whose purrs sprout bridges, vines and passages like we've got a very feline green thumb. It's a hand-drawn 2D puzzle platformer with minimal text told through icons, biomes packed with secrets and new abilities that keep exploration and platforming creatively evolving. The Misadventures of Spaceman Biff starts with a creative landing on an alien planet and a single plan. Jetpack up, ship parts down, a home way up there. Between boosts and faceplants, Biff collects mishaps, climbs and DIY astronaut choices. Because when your return ticket is orbiting overhead, vertical adventure suddenly becomes your new cardio.
Do you want to upgrade your package? No? That's perfectly fine. In the meantime, you could climb some rocks, see the sights, and breathe in some fresh sulfur air. Of course, you might fall. Again, and again, and again. But please proceed at your own pace. We are confident you'll succeed. Eventually.
Midnight Souls sends us to Chamomile Peaks for a date, which locally translates to mysteries, murders and surprise QTEs between chats. We investigate, solve puzzles, fight fears and foes, make questionable purchases and maybe even find true love. Probably, because nothing says romance like a small town stuffed with secrets. Nightmare Circus turns us into a puppet whose strings and crossbar aren't for bows, but for brawling, manipulating enemies and solving puzzles like the main act. It's a nightmare-tinted adventure where string-based combat is more choreography than courtesy, and the only ridiculous clown is the one who underestimates our bag of tricks. 2 is a pixel art Metroidvania soaked in the 90s. An interconnected world, secrets in every nook, and ancient powers that pop up right when we need them, or when we're lost enough. We hop from forgotten temples to cursed forests, to the edge of hell like it's a normal Wednesday, chasing upgrades and that eternal just one more area. Kosmocean, the endless sea, launches us onto a drowned planet where Icky and Grandpa built bathies, a pocket sub cobbled from scrap and damp dreams. Among tiny islands, colourful factions, and a logbook conveniently mangled after the cataclysm, we comb the endless ocean for answers, fueled by creative recycling and the hope the next whirlpool is only slightly lethal.
Les cartes ne mentent pas. Il y a bien quelque chose sous nos pieds.
Tiens bon ton cap, Moussaillon. Nous allons traverser la mer pétrifiée.
Allons, messieurs, un peu de tenue. Montrons à ces minables de quoi nous sommes capables.
Viridis ne doit pas tomber aux mains des fanatiques de Noon. Aux armes.
La liberté. Supposez que j'accorde la liberté. Supposez que j'abdique. Ce monde, ce fouillis de petites nations curieuses. J'en ferai un empire.
Ne nous juge pas à partir de quelques exemples. Il y a de bonnes personnes à Utopia qui ne méritent que des louanges.
Il n'y a qu'une seule sagesse. Suivez la volonté de Noon.
EthrA is an open-world RPG/adventure about Bob and Vale, accidental investigators who trip over a 1,000-year-old lie the world kindly forgot. We wander, discover, take wrong turns, and pretend it was on purpose, because when the truth is that ancient, even the GPS prefers to say recalculating. Shooty Robot Invasion is the tale of one hero, billions of dumb robots to dismantle, and even dumber humans to chat with, because diplomacy matters, but lasers do too. We shoot, quip, snap, and shove forward, with a photosensitivity warning and a tone that states clearly, the only one who cares enough to save them is us, begrudgingly. Shadow Sacrament, the roots of evil, puts us in the shoes of a grieving 19th century detective sent to an isolated monastery, the perfect place to find comfort, and nightmare creatures. Between puzzles, clues, and intense combat, every step reveals a sliver of truth and another dark corridor. Because faith may waver here, but the architecture of Chills is rock solid. School Night Seance begins with a brilliant seance that separates best friends Melanie and Letty in a haunted mansion. What could go wrong besides everything? It's a modern point and click where we cooperate at a distance, solve puzzles, dig into the house's history, and try to reunite without summoning yet another sheeted problem.
Necrodemonza Ascendo!